out here catching a little bit of light and some good fresh saltwater air. I've not recorded a video for a while. Been trying to plug away to get through my classes, trying to stay really focused on self-care and schoolwork and parenting. I don't really have to do much parenting, but I do have to do a little bit still. But I wanted to get a video created about challenges. I talked about challenges a lot. But I am currently being hit with some really intense challenges. But it's really helping me focus on what's most important. So Sunday, I woke up to no income, the first of the month, and so that's one challenge right there. And then last night, I stayed up till 2 a.m. working on schoolwork. Been trying to really hard to get my English class up to passing. It's now, I think, maybe at 49%. Still have a lot of work to do. And I thought I was passing my other classes, and turns out I'm not. And then after staying up, till after 3 a.m., because of course after I went to bed I couldn't sleep, because I'm thinking about all the schoolwork I have to do and how we have a week left, and trying to plan and prepare mentally for this new challenge of not having income right now, and thinking about what I've got saved and how long things will last. Then I had to get up at 7:30 to get on call to get energy assistance, but then they just filled up real fast, so we did not get on energy assistance. So now I'm all right, well, I really need to focus my energy on getting through these classes. I'm grateful to have had the thought and intention to put aside a little money in case something like this happened. But I didn't know that all of these things were going to happen. And during my last week of this quarter, and this whole quarter has been extremely tough, emotionally, physically, financially. Just there have been so many things, so many challenges that I keep being faced with that are really testing me. And then I'm a very, deeply emotional person, and I feel like I'm energetically really open and spiritually open. And it's like I've been getting attacked. I keep visualizing myself dead, or getting these different suicidal types of thoughts, which I don't want to die. And I would never hurt myself. I've had these thoughts in the past. I've had these kind of challenges in the past. I'm very strong-minded, and I am very much determined to survive. And I'm very much determined to be there for my son. And I've been through really intense things that could have, resulted in my life being lost, but it wasn't, and I'm still here. Life is not always easy, we don't always know how we're going to get through things. And sometimes we are faced with challenges that I feel are spiritual. And I feel like it's this kind of like, we have to be able to see how strong we are, and we have to be able to see how determined we are. And life is not always going to be full of easy experiences. Sometimes we have to go through life in a way of keeping our guard up and letting go of anything that is not going to serve our highest good. And we have to remember what that highest good is and what we're here to do and what we feel that we're working towards. And like, I'm so focused on getting through these classes and graduating on time and showing my son that even through hard times that sometimes can get even harder, we just have to buckle down and get through it, and always, stay prepared, always have a plan, and just make sure that we're focused on doing what we need to do to take care of ourselves, and not letting the darkness or the suffering or the pain take us down, because it's just not it's not going to have power over us. I know some people might go towards drinking or smoking or something like that, but I feel like those kind of things cause more stress. So I'm taking more time to do my self-care, taking more time to rest, and then making sure that I'm in a good place to be able to do work, taking care of my body, my mind, and my spirit, and eating foods that are going to be beneficial to my body and my brain. So that's that. I think that this challenge, like dealing with loss of income and not being able to get help with utilities, getting on the energy assistance, and then just realizing that I am not passing any of my classes right now. And I have a lot more work to do than I thought. But it's just going to be another thing that helps me grow, another experience that helps me see my capabilities, another challenge to help me move forward and focus on what it is that I feel like I'm here to do, which I feel I need to be continuing to work in school. I'd like to become a psychologist. I want to be a doctor of psychology. I want to be able to help people. I want to be able to use all these challenging experiences to help other people. I've been through really intense traumas, really, really tough places, and got myself away and got myself out of these places that really can take a person down. But I have a lot of love to give. I have a lot of light to share, and I don't accept not succeeding. I will not accept not passing these classes. I will pass these classes. I will get through this financial hardship, and I am capable of success, and I am capable of being able to feel peace, and I sure love watching these waves. Well, I know that we all deal with challenges here and there, and we all have to work on finding peace within the chaos. And I know that the holidays can be challenging for people, and being up here, up north in Washington, we have the darkness going on. Sunsets around 4:30. Before 4:30, I think it's 4:23 tonight. And that's just one of the things. We've got a lot of things to deal with in this life, but it's how you approach them. It's how you let them teach you. That's what makes life. I'm very cold right now. Life is about learning from these challenges, getting over these obstacles, using them to help others, using them to help yourself later on. Keep remembering how an English teacher of mine said that even the doctor that passed with a 1.0 still passed and still became a doctor. And then I also think back about when I've done a couple different classes. I've had to do them in a week, the last week of the quarter. I guess being Scorpio, it's when a friend just said, we like challenges, we like chaos. When the pressure is on, that's when we do our best work. But after just a few hours of sleep last night and all this new, all this new weight, all this new stuff to deal with, it's challenging, but I definitely feel like I'm gonna get through. And it's almost like I have a new, what is it called? A new perspective. A new reason to push harder, more reason to push harder. It was like last week I had a 29% in my English class, and I've just been pushing hard, getting 100% on everything that I turn in. Of course, I really have a hard time working unless it's like late at night because I have high cortisol levels, but I'm just doing the best that I can, taking care of myself, taking care of my son, taking care of our home, doing the things that I need to do to keep my mind okay and at peace. Anytime I have these, like visions or thoughts of death, I just tell them no, and I start to visualize myself passing my classes, graduating, becoming a psychologist, living in a cute little cabin surrounded by nature, and doing what I feel I'm supposed to be here to do. So if you ever struggle, if you ever deal with dark thoughts, do that, focus. What is it that you're working for in your life? What are your goals? What are your hopes and dreams? What is it that you're pushing so hard to overcome? And what is it going to take for you to get there? well, you don't really need to think about that too much, but just keep focusing on your dreams, your goals, what inspires you, and just keep moving forward, because we all have purpose, and we all deal with challenges, but we don't need to let these temporary challenges get us down and take us away from what we're here to do. Because challenges are what build us. Challenges, I keep thinking of diamonds. Challenges shape us and help us shine brighter and help us see our light and our strength. So don't let challenges get you down too much, because they are just temporary and they're here to help you. So challenges have great purpose, and the more challenges you face, I guess the more growth you have to do, and the more shining you're here to do. So there are so many birds. Well, there were birds. They flew away. Anyways, I just wanted to get some inspiration. I keep trying to catch these birds, but they're like, nope. Anyways, I just wanted to kind of release this energy and work through some of this that I'm trying to process through and deal with, and I know everything's going to be okay, and I know that I'm going to get through this. I don't know how, but it's just one of those things we have to go through. We have to go through tough things sometimes to help us remember why we want this so bad, and why we want to achieve our goals. And in order to help other people, sometimes we really have to learn how to better help ourselves. And sometimes the universe or God just really puts us on the path of really intense challenges to help us be able to learn how to do that better. And yeah, I guess that's that. But I'm going to end this because I would like to put my hands in my pockets and enjoy the rest of this beautiful light. And I'm going to go pick up my son, make us some dinner, watch an episode of Monk, and then get to schoolwork, and then get to sleep. Okay. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sending me so much love and kindness, and I'm grateful to be here. And I'm grateful to be so open to sharing, because I think that more people need to share, not just about the good things, but also about the challenges, because life is, we don't need to hide. We don't need to hide ourselves when we're going through hard times. We don't need to hide challenges from one another, because we're all dealing with challenges in one way or another. But I think that we need to see each other in the realness and the rawness of life to help us feel connected more And I think that's one of the things about social media that I don't like. There's just so many masks, and I try not to wear a bunch of masks, and I really value people who are also really real and raw and open, because life is definitely raw and uncut. And in order to see all the beauties of life, you have to see the beauties in the challenges and in the darkness. Because life is not just about sunrises and sunsets, it's about everything that's in between. And the beauty of life comes from the challenges just as much as it comes from the success of getting through each challenge. But the growth happens within the challenge, and life happens on the journey, not just when you get to the goal. So just remember to find gratitude in all the aspects of life, in the sadness, in the pain, but remember that it's just temporary. And see that there is light on the horizon, and there's always goodness to follow. Every darkest night, every single challenge, there's always going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sunshine that meets you on the other side. All right, I hope you all take care, and I will see you again soon. Maybe I will wait to record again after I finish my classes and have some good news to share. All right, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching and listening. And I hope that you find peace and ease in all your challenges. All right, take care.